Right, you'll have to bear with me a sec, chat. The only reason why I'm just sorting this, well, I'm just keeping an eye on it. So, because I've been having issues with this at the moment. Or Friday, we had, like, a really strange problem with it. So, I'm just seeing if the... Right, bear with me. I was planning on coming on a bit earlier, but then my phone started to all of a sudden I started getting phone calls, so it's one of those things. So I was actually trying to sort this out a bit earlier. Right, now let's have a look. If not, then I have got something else in mind. Well, I say I've got something else in mind. Alright, sorry if you could hear me twice then. Right, so if anyone does come in, if you can let me know if you can hear me or not. I would be very grateful. But on that note, let's continue, because, yeah. Has that done both sides? Oh, it has done. Right, okay. That's not a door, is it? No, that's a window. Right. Right. No, wrong button. Tables, tables, tables. There we are. Dining oh. Actually, no. Small tables we need. Yeah. I'm having that one because I like the lofty stuff. I don't know why. I just do. Really weird. That'll do. Yeah. Probably about there, I'll say. Yeah. Right. Then, if we're gonna have it so it's there. Oh, wrong button. Right then. Okay. So we're probably going to need it. So it's probably going to come up to about here. Okay. Electronics. We go to that. We don't want it too high, but then again, we don't want it too low. So we'll go with that a minute, and then just see what that's like. That's a bit too high. Alright, okay, that's alright. We can bring that down. You don't really want to be... I find with like having TVs on the walls, you don't really want them up too high, because you're just going to injure your neck all the time. And it's not worth it. Although to be fair, you're probably going to use your... You probably just look up with your eyes most of the time, but... Oh, why is that moved? I need that about there. Right, now let's try. Right, maybe it will look better. Hang on, where? Because I have just thought about something now. Was it this one? It was this one. There we go. Although these are... Oh, wait a minute. No, they weren't the ones. No. Oh, I've forgotten how to do it now. Sugar. Sugar. You have to bear with me as well, chat. I've got me hay fever's kicking in. Ah, where did I have those before? No, it wasn't them. They're bedside tables. This had to be them. It must have been them. Huh. Oh, let. Ah, hang on. I won. Hang on, bear with me a sec, chat. Bear with me. Let's just go. Let's just pop back to there a minute. Just want to try, or just want to have a look at something. I can't believe like, I'm going to be selling this house. Oh, I'm going to miss this house. Ah, right, that's how I done it. Because I want the same thing. Oh, hang on a minute. How did I manage to do? Did I have? What was? Oh, was that all I done then? Oh, I thought I used the other one. Oh. Alright. So what is... Oh, hang on. Ah, no, hang on. I could easily do that, couldn't I? What is... So it is a bookcase. Right. Okay, that makes sense. So if we... So it's the book... Right. Why? I don't understand why I done it that way though. Why didn't I do it the other way? Ah, alright. Okay. Well, was it kept? No, it wasn't. It was storage. Right, then we go to large storage. Ah. Oh, really? No, it wasn't them. Surely not. No. Was it? Really? No, I don't believe that for 1 second. They're the lofty ones, aren't they? I wonder if I could perhaps... Right, I'll tell you what. Let's get... I just want 2 of them a minute. Right, so let's pop one there. Bring this one over here a minute so it's out the way as well. And then what we're going to do... Realistically, I should have done this bit before I put the coffee table there. Because that's going to keep getting in my way now. That one. Yeah, that's the lofty... What? Oh my lord! Okay, yeah, I will have to move that out of the way quick. Not even sure if I'm going to need that. Right. Yeah, see, that's not going to be enough room for one of these. I thought it was then for the minute. No, see, I need that to go over a little bit. Okay. I know it's not going to be level now, though. That's the thing. And that's... Yeah, because in order for that to be there, I'm going to have it about there, I think. But then that's not going to be... Although, I might be able to get away with it. Because that's not fully against the side, though. That's one major thing as well. Let's see. Although... Okay. Now, is that... Okay. think it needs to come over one more. So where were we? We were there, so probably about there now. Yeah, that's better. I can tell. Yeah, I can already tell. Right. And then I just want to make sure that this is going to look okay. I don't want it to look like too congested. Okay. Yeah, alright, I like that. What's it look like from this side? Yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah. No, that's good enough for me, I think. Right, I do need the remote. So we can pop the remote there for the minute. And then I will be putting this up. That can actually go to the more to the right. I really should change the colours of these before I do that, but because then it saves me doing that then. There and there. Let's just change the colour to that. Because I mean we're making it so because obviously this is going to be my new office / home. So oh, do you know? I wonder if they could fit in there. Hobbies. There. There they are. Now, can I? Oh, I can. Right. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Come on. There's always one. 5. 6. Alright. So that one needs to change to 1. That's fine. That changes to 3. 4. Oh. 5. And then for the final one, 6. There we go. Right. Now, oh, wait a minute. Oh, thank Christ for that. It still does open. Right. Then, actually, no. We'll put it in this one. We'll put... oh. Okay. See, this is where I've got to sort of go a bit careful with, because they some of these may not close, and then the other ones may not show up properly in there. So I just got to make... oh, no, too far. Right, about there. Let's just see if that... yeah, that's fine, actually. Yeah. And then we've got the other one, which is there. I think they need to... they definitely need to get some, like, some of this, you know, like, have sort of, like, ornaments, like, instead of just, like, using the toys, but I don't think that... they probably don't think that people would do this sort of thing. Maybe, I don't know. Right, let's just move that, because that was... that's better. Alright, and then on this side, we're going to have the car, because it just... for some reason it reminds me of James Bond. I don't know why. I don't know why. And... we could go into... actually, yeah, let's go into this one. Let's grab the one that we always use, chat. I know it's probably getting a bit old now, but I like this one just because of, again, what it represents. And then, what else could we put in there just to... I mean, I suppose... no, I don't really want to put that in next to that. I'll tell you what, we'll put a swan in there. If it fits. Does it fit? Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe I should... Yeah. Hang on. Let me switch those around. Do the old switcheroony. There we go. Hang on, let me sort that controller out a little bit. There we go. Alright. Bit freaky. Okay. So I'm thinking. No, mate, no, that's going to be... No, that's going to be too much. Right. So I just thought something then, chat, but it might end up being a bit too much. Oh, they do have the spider plants. Yeah, go on. Hey, what? Hang on. How are they supposed to fit in there? No. Let's not do that. I'll tell you what. Add a little bit. No. How are these supposed to fit? Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, they'll do. Actually, quite nice. There we go. I don't know whether or not just to leave... yeah, I'm actually going to leave that up there for the minute. So, what does it look like? See, it don't look too bad on the... on here. Can I change that? That'll do. You said it sort of matches the table then. Alright, I've got to put a door in front of here as well. That's one thing I keep forgetting. Alright, let's move the scaffolding back over there a minute. So that's got a window in, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so let's see at the moment. See, they're the lofty ones. I wonder... have I not... Oh, that might match it. Let's have a look. Oh, should I have it like that, or should I have it like that? Probably like that be best. Yeah. And it opens outwards. Yeah, okay. I've still got to do this bit. How have I managed... Okay. Right, I'll tell you what. As we're here, what I will do is... If I do that... Well, I'm going to change it up a little bit, actually. We're going to have that one. I need to make sure that I don't go any further. Although saying that, I will have to go further down that way. Now I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work out now. It should do. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it with that, aren't I? So we'll colour in or change that bit. Maybe I should have used them in here instead of the paint. Do you know what? actually do that? Oh, or can I? See, I've got those at the moment. Do I really want... What does that look like? Oh? What? Hang on. That's not the pattern that I chose. What? Oh, or was it? Oh, it was that one. What does that look like? No, definitely not. No, 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 and no. Or should I have... Oh, I don't know. I kind of don't really want to use the same one though, that's the thing. Alright, hang on, let's just look... Oh, hang on. Alright. Just cover that back up a minute. Alright. Ah, see, I technically have... I've gone all the way around here, haven't I? So, I might as well... Yeah, I might as well. Okay. I don't know why... I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that for? There must have been a reason. Normally I don't use the same... Oh, I don't know. Well, we'll have a look. And then if it looks to be a bit weird, or, you know, if it seems to be a bit out of place, then, yeah. You can always change it. Alright. And then if I just change that back to that. Oh. Nearly. I think it's because it didn't, with all the, like, the gaps in that in the wall, to me I think it didn't look right with the it being different, because you could still see it, but I'll have to see what it looks like with just this. Or with the, you know, with the same. If it's too much, then I'll keep the ceiling, but I'll change the layout of like this little corridor bit. Because I mean, all this is literally just like the doorway area, isn't it? So it's not like people are going to be staying here or anything, so... Well, it's not like I'm going to be staying here, because again, this is, you know, the house I'm going to be moving into. I knew there was a reason why I kept them. Bear with me. There we go. I don't know if it's me or not, but this seems to have gone all blooming like very sensitive now. I don't know why. Right. And then we're gonna do the flooring the same as well, just to see if it's too much. Because I can easily just join that onto there and then continue down that way, and then do the same there and there. I do want to see though if that's gone outside though. I see it as. I might have to just keep that as that then. So if we do... Oh. So if we do that again, Yeah, I'm going to have to keep it like that. Because when the door closes... Yeah. Or should I... Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, okay, that looks better because then it matches this side. Alright, okay. Hello, Artemis. Hello, Charlie. You done dealing with the stairs? Can you all hear me? I just need to clarify. Because I've been having issues with this at the moment. Or Fridays, I had trouble with streaming this. So I just want to make sure that you can all hear me. Yes, sweet. Right, yeah, to your answer, Charlie, yeah, I have here, I'll show you. Oh, hang on, let me get that paint out of the way. Right. Yeah, so we go around the side here. Obviously, we got these stairs up here, which then leads up to this little bit of the balcony, and then we've got up here, which I've sorted out and decorated already. So this is going to be my house that I'm moving into as well. So I'm going to have it as the office as well as a living house. So I decided to move the nice mate, nice, thank you. Yeah, I decided to move the house, the stairs over a little bit, or from the other side to to there. So it worked better here than what it did over the other side. At least I was actually able to get fit through gaps and whatnot with the scaffolding. So I will be sorting this garden out. As a matter of fact, I know that keeps on changing, doesn't it? I'm going to put that there for the minute because that grass keeps on growing and that's beginning to annoy me. So, right. Now, does it look... Oh, I'm just going to put these to the side a minute. Because I will be keeping them just in case. I just want to see if it's too much though. Okay, I mean I was trying to keep this bit and this bit separate, but I think, considering the fact that it's an open wall here, and you can see through like straight away as soon as you come in, yeah, I think that, yeah, seeing like a different, different pattern and colour, and then walking into here, yeah, I think that's okay actually. I forgot what I was going to have this area, to be perfectly honest with you. What was I going to make this area? Oh, wait a minute, hang on. I was going to have that as I was going to have this as an office. That, the bathroom, and then this was the bedroom. So what was I making this into then? I don't know, for the love nor money chat, can I remember what I was going to make this room into? What was I going to make that into? I can't remember now. Or unless I make this the office and this something else, because I think I've got more space in here than what I have in here. Although I might need to wall that up and put a door in there actually. Hang on, bear with me, chat. Is that... Oh, that's going to cover that up. No, okay, we won't do that. We won't do that. No, let's keep it like how I was doing it. Although saying that, can I not just put a door in there? How is everyone? How are you doing, Artemis? How was everyone's weekend? Is that the... Yeah, that's the standard doors that we normally use. Now, do I want that flipped so it opens that way, or do I want it flipped so it opens it this way? Probably that way. And then, yeah. And then what I was going to do... I'm doing fine, just simulating another NHL team again. Oh, nice. How's that coming along then? Good, I hope. Oh, by the sounds of it, it is. Oh, alright. That's a bit odd. I wasn't able to... Oh, now you're doing it. That was really weird. Son of a biscuit. Right, go along that way, and then go along that way. That way. Down that way. That way. That way. Alright. And then... What was I gonna... Is that facing the same way? Yeah, it is. I need that facing the other way. So I need that one facing this way. It's going great. The team won 2 cups in a row. Wow, 2 cups in a row. Dang. Sounds like you're doing something right then. Is that a bit like you doing a bit like how you Football Manager is and that then? Artemis, but obviously with NHL instead of NHL instead, because that's what it sounds like. I always like these sort of this design for an office. It makes it look a lot better. Don't know why. Or it makes it feel more of a, you know, a home office. I did at one point try and create a bamboo, sort of like Japanese style, but basically, yeah, I thought it would be. Yeah, I did have a feeling. Although to be fair, it's not, you know, obviously I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because it's not. So it's actually quite good. We haven't got a light in here, have we? No, right, let's get some source of a light in here, shall we? I want to ceiling one. I am going to have... Is that the lofty one? That is the lofty one, so we're going to have this. If it's too much in here, then I will try and sort that out, but... Alright, so we want that... Literally, oh yeah, actually, no, that's perfect. See, that doesn't really give out a lot of light, really, does it? I wonder if I can sort that out. Okay, that's a little bit better. Although, mind you, we could do... Yeah, we could do with a window or two in here, really, couldn't we? I wonder if I'll be able to get away with doing this. So probably like, maybe one... Oh, do we really need... Is there any way I can sort of like have that but half? Let's have a look. Because I don't actually know where those windows are, that's the thing. If I can sort of add those windows but half it maybe, then that would be ideal. But I very much doubt it. It's gonna have that. Yeah, no. So could I maybe copy that a minute and then one there. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I should have put one there and then moved that one across to there. And then can I not change size? There we go. And then change size. That's better. Don't need it like that, do we? So, yeah, I like that. Yep. Alright. We can probably get rid of that now. Now we've got to come up with... Oh, hang on. Okay, maybe I should have kept... Hang on. Alright, we can change that. Now we can get rid of that. Now we need some sort of like, we need flooring, we need another one. I'm still not convinced with this light. Even though I like the lofty lights, or the lofty stuff, I'm still not convinced with this light. Alright, let's just do... See, it's 100%. Maybe I need to put a little bit a new bulb in, or a new lamp in there. My NHL team, the Montreal Canadiens, won their 5th game in a row. Nice! They won their game last night. Nice, well done. This might be a bit too much. Oh god, yeah, that's like what you would have in a... See, I could use that. I could have done that in the other room. Or in the other house that we did, like a couple of weeks back. Could have used that as a red room for photos. That's what... Oh, I just realised that. That's what I could have done. Oh well. Right. See, I just got a funny feeling that this is... Right, if we open that door, so... The... Right. I think this is going to be... too small for what I would like. I just got a funny feeling. See, I could have that. But again, that doesn't really look like a desk, really, does it? It looks more like a table. You know, an everyday table. Whereas, like, you know, these ones and that, for example, actually look like a, well, a desk. You know, I'm just wondering, can you fit? Okay. So if I, oh, hang on, no, let's do it this the easy way. So if we had it there, so it could go there. Yeah, and then if we put... Oh, hang on a minute, I don't want to put the chair there yet. See, I was going to put, like, the monitors, I was going to have sort of like, you know, one on the wall. And then sort of like one, like, you know, one, like, either side, but I'm probably not going to be able to have that now. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably have it one sort of like there, And then same again, I'll probably have another one there. Obviously we can sort this out a little bit better. Are they saying that? Actually no, that one needs to maybe... I see, that's quite... Alright, okay. We'll stick with that. And then we can have that there. And then we can have... Oh, where's the mouse? Mouse. I will be changing the colour of the desk, chat, as well. The tower can go underneath here. I will be having a laptop out here as well, just so we can still use it. Or shall I have that outside? Shall I have that out here? Keep it in there for the minute. A laptop for me still. I'll tell you what, Artemis, you've got that blooming thief simulator on your mind, haven't you? You got it on the brain. Do you know what? I think it was that one straight off the bat. European one. European walnut. That'll do. Alright, then we might be able to stick a... there it is. We want office chairs. See, normally I would go for one like that, but I'm going to have one like this. If it will fit. God, that was lucky it did. There we go. Right. Oh, sugar, I forgot to do the floor. Hang on. I got carried away then. Right, so we've got this in here. I wonder if we might be able to do it this way. I haven't played that game in a year. Yeah, I must admit, Artemis, I need to go back to it at some point. But for some reason, I just lost a little bit of interest in there. I don't know why. It's a bit of a shame as well because it was quite. It's quite an enjoyable game. But I think when it comes to that sort of, that type, I think you need to really concentrate, or you need to be able to concentrate on that type of game. See, have I used this pattern at all? So I haven't used this pattern, so I might be able to get away with just having... Yeah, let's close that a minute. I think I used this for the... I can't remember now. I know I used this pattern for something else. I think I used it for a different house though. Right, that's gonna... No, let's not do that game. In the second game you can actually... Oh, really? I didn't know you could do that. I have actually got that on my wish list as well, Artemis. I haven't forgotten about the game because I know that that's how you became part of the community as well. So obviously it was through that game. So I won't forget that, and I haven't forgotten the game. Yeah. Just at the moment, I've been... What the heck is going on here? Why was that not allowing me to cover that up? Nani? Is that because of the door? Oh, it's because of the door. Alright, hang on then. Let me change... I'm changing that then, because that's going to annoy the heck out of me. Oh! How is that a window? No, that is not a window and a door put together, is it? How lazy is that? They've actually put a windowsill and a... No, seriously? They haven't all. Go. Sorry about that, chat. Major sneeze. I just had a major sneeze then come out of nowhere and the mic fell off. Right. Oh, that's going to bug me now. Why have they put a... you can't... Surely you can't get away with that. Like, no. I'm sorry. No. We're not having a window as a door. So, wait. Wait. Isn't that now... No, I still can't. What is that? Is that brickwork or something? No, that's not even brickwork. Wait, this is weird. Am I not going to be able to put... Oh, that's going to bug me now. Am I not going to be able to put anything there now? See, I wish I could have something like that, but just one. She's a flamethrower. Oh, so I suppose I could use... Okay, if I was to use that, could I not then... This is just a trial and error, chat. I don't know if it will allow... No, it won't. Oh, that's going to really bug me now. Oh, that's really going to bug me. See, I can't even put it there because it's not in line with the door. Yeah, it's not something is there that's not in line with it properly. I think that's why they've put the window there instead. Trade down for... Was that the window? I can't believe that. Why is it not... Or is that how they had it before? No, it wasn't. Why is that not going there now? I have royally messed up here now. I kind of want to know. Elson, I also forgot I beat New Game Plus on Thief Simulator and got all the tools. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember you saying that, actually. Or you got the... I can't remember what tool it was now, but it was quite a handy tool. That you ended up having. That's a double balcony. It's kind of annoying that they don't have... So why does it got balcony door and yet I'm in Windows? Don't quite understand why... okay, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to deal with it. As much as that's gonna annoy me, but then I don't understand why it goes there but not there. Yeah, I don't quite understand why that's doing that. Unless, hang on, bear with me, chat. Yeah, see, that's not... There's something stopping me. Right, okay. If we do this... Right, now if we do... if we place the door... I'm just going to place the door there. Right, so why is that now... Right, hang on, we might be sorting this out, chat. But the only downfall is if I do that... Is that going to come inside? Close. No, it's not. Good. Right, okay, that's that dealt with. Haha! See? Guys, like, we know what we're doing, chat. Right, flick that over. We're going to change the colour of this, though. We need it to match... I will sort out the outer wall as well, because I've just noticed that. I'm going to have to change that back over. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is make that Yeah, so bring some of this. So we're going to have to go from... Oh, okay. Alright, we'll do the whole thing down to there. We'll do the same with this side. I was going to... I will let you know as well, chat. I was going to stream tomorrow as well, because obviously we've the midnight, or the south of midnight's out tomorrow, but... yeah. I got told I was doing a forklift course, and I got told this is what I was trying to sort out over the weekend and that as well, and Friday, and I got told that it'd been cancelled. So I thought, right, well that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to know where the address was, because you keep sending me, you sent me 2 different addresses. Anyway, got it like. When I heard back from them, they turned around to me and they said, "Well, unfortunately, like we've had to cancel it. It's now cancelled," which I wasn't happy with. And then today, I've literally just got a message earlier, saying that it's now, or basically, the appointment is at such and such time, such and such location. And I'm thinking, so I called them. I was like, well, I got told that this was cancelled. And they went, well, as far as we know, it hasn't been cancelled. We're looking at it now. So they asked me my name, so I told them, and yeah, and then that was it. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know why I got told that it'd been cancelled when it hadn't. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed, to say the least. Let's put it that way. But yeah. So hopefully I'll be going for me forklift. Now, is that too much, or is that the same as that? It is the same as that, isn't it? I wonder, can I expand the pattern? So if I sort of do that, would that make it look like weird? Yeah, it kind of does. Although, to be fair, I could actually use that to... I could use that, actually, for the border. Yeah, I could use that for the border. Right, let's just flip that. Back to 0. It was called the... That was it, Artemis. Yeah, cloaking device, that was it. Yes, I remember now. I remember you saying. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was gunning for, wasn't I? And then that's when you said to me that I might not be able to get it because I haven't got that. Or I might have to do like a second game or something, or new game plus and that, like you did. Excuse me, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to move that desk out of the way now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that desk out of the way. I knew I shouldn't have put that desk straight in. Stand up a minute, put that away. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, wasn't too bad. Do that. Alright, then we should be able to move that literally back to where it was. If it will allow me to. And if it will behave. Which I don't know why it's not. Come on. See, I don't know why it does this sort of thing. It's just like you fitted in there just a minute ago, so why are you doing this now? No. No. Thank you. Flip me. It's a pain in the backside trying to do that. Right. Now, oh, hang on. Ah, no, I need to flip that back over. Oh, I need to flip that back over. So that will go to 2. And then... Alright, and we do the corner out. I will be changing that. I don't know what I'm going to be changing that to yet. However, I will be doing that all the way up, I think. I've still got to do the ceiling as well. Alright, and then we go in the corner here too. It's going to go in all corners. Oh, Charlie, I've been doing some, like, yeah, I was DBD and I was playing, like, you know, on the Survivors. And I come across I keep coming across, like, you know, ghouls galore now, because obviously it's a new killer, and, you know, and out of the 6 matches, 5 of them, I died. You know, we all died, like, you know, because we just couldn't get away from him, or her. And, so I thought, right, okay, like this one, you know, I thought, right, the next one's going to be different. You know, we're gonna escape. And lo and behold, we did manage to escape. It was actually quite good. We actually, all of the team in there played exceptionally well. But it was, you know, sometimes we had like very close calls. So, but yeah, that. Going against the ghoul, oh my lord, he is, you know, they are not easy to go against, and sometimes they can be a pain in the backside because they're just constantly on you, like, and depending on what perks and that people are using for them, oh my lord, it makes them a nightmare. I like being the killer though as well. I like being the ghoul. No, yeah, they're quite good. I've actually got quite used to them now. I don't know. I might change the colour of this chat. I'm just seeing what it looks like. I don't want to constantly keep using white. That's what I'm trying not to do. But obviously, where white pretty much goes with everything, I'm just seeing, you know, what I can do with it. Or if not, I might be able to just, like, you know, change it to grey, or, you know, I might try a different colour out, sort of thing. Just double checking, chat. You can all hear me still, yeah? It's still working fine. That's going to happen. Oh, you son of a biscuit. I didn't want to do that. I went too far over. Can people still hear me? Alright, now I'm concerned. Oh, Charlie's not even here anymore. Okay. It's just you and me at the moment, Artemis, apparently. I hear you. Right, that's alright then. Thank you, Artemis. See, I don't know. Because what I don't want it to... I just don't like the fact that, you know, you walk in here and it's white, and then you come in here, it's white again. Right, so let's see what colours we got. Yeah, I'm going to have to see what colours. That's going to be a bit too... What if we were to go for sort of like a sort of like a dark red. I can't knock it until I try it, so I'm going to do it on on like this wall because it's a bit bigger and I'll be able to see it properly. Whereas if I do it on one or like either wall beside me, the walls are too small. And then I've also got paint in between the windows if I remember rightly. Or I might actually just border them up. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I think... Can we go... Oh no we can't because actually we might be able to get away with this. Hang on chat, bear with me. Can I do it on this? Yeah, I can. Alright. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know about this one. Hang on, let's just have a look to see what it looks like when it's all put together. I would imagine people will start coming on in a minute or join in soon. Artemis is just there. Obviously they might be at work. See, I don't know. Alright, I'm just going to have a look to see, it may be, I may have to repaint this, but I just want to see what it's like with this one, although, I've just gone too far over there again, although I know it's a bit dark, and that's my main concern, that if the paint's too dark, it's going to make the room too dark as well. So what I might do, I'm just going to see. It's, you know, I can always change it. Again, this is I don't have to worry about like selling it because again this is we're going to be moving into here. So I'm just hoping that it's going to. Yeah, okay. It don't look too bad. Oh, I might not actually have to do this side of the windows because I think they're already done. No, do you know what? No, I'm actually going to keep that. I like that. And then, I mean, if it gets... I'm going to put an extra light in here anyway. I'm going to put like a little mini lamp on the side. So let's do that now. It's going to be like a wall one, so I'm going to have... Where is it? Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to have it sort of like there. And then we're going to... actually no, I better not copy that because it's going to use a switch from there, so... We're going to wire that one up to there. So then when you turn that on... and have you seen the switch to... I've seen like the switch to like, everything to do about it. Well, to a degree. I haven't seen anything about it direct. I've seen that they're charging, or they're going to be charging 449 dollars for it, which is an extortionate price, considering the fact that when the first Switch come out, that was only 300. So for UK, that price is going to be about 400 quid for us, and obviously it's going to be it's going to be near enough $500 for everyone that lives up in the United States and everything, which I think is extortionate money. A Switch is not worth that much in my eyes. I don't care what how much they've improved the graphics or the gameplay or the visuals or anything like that. I just don't think it's worth that much. wait, that's not... Oh, hang on, I might have to put that a bit higher. That's better. And I've also seen that the prices on the games are going to be anywhere between 80 to 70 to $80, which in pounds that's round about the £70 mark as well, or 60 to £70, which again for me is too much for a Nintendo, for Switch, or for they're not as big as what PlayStation and Xbox are, so I can sort of understand PlayStation and Xbox like charging that much for them. I mean, even though to me it's still too much, but I'd rather like for me personally, I'd rather spend 500 or near enough 500 quid on a PC, or to put towards a PC or a gaming laptop rather than a Switch 2. Like for me, the prices have been put off. I own the first Switch. So, although I don't really play it a lot anymore because it's not really, I don't really need it sort of thing. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you think of it then, Artemis? Are you going to be getting it? I can't for the love nor money. I can't remember where these filing cabinets were. We found them last time. I'm going to have to write these down. Try to remember where they are, because to me when we found them they didn't look like filing cabinets. No, I'm going to have to try and find them again this way. I think this is the problem that we had last time. I can't remember what I looked them under. Oh, no. I can't remember what I looked them under. Or was it just fire? I can't even remember if I typed... Ah, there you go. Oh, I was looking in the right place. Or was I? I can't remember now. It's probably going to sell for $1,000 plus in Canadian. Probably. Well, I mean, saying that, like with Mario, with one of the new Mario that they're doing, or Mario Kart that they're doing with that's 90 quid for the hard copy, and for the standard, for the digital copy, it's 80 quid. So it's $79.99. For the digital, and again it's $89.99 for the hard copy of Mario Kart. But yeah, if you buy it with the console, you get it for 50. Or so you'll get Mario for $49.99 rather than like the full price. So you're getting $30 knocked off of it. But that's still too much. Like to me, it's Nintendo. They shouldn't be charging that much for games. In my eyes, they've got no right to. Because now, if they start doing that, Microsoft and PlayStation can easily turn around now and say, "Oh well, if Nintendo are doing it and people are buying it, then we can do it now." So that now that their standard games are going to be boosted up again, and again that £90 or $90 for that Mario Kart isn't even for a special edition or anything. It's literally for the standard edition. That is it. And all the things they're included in the new Switch is not enough for it to be. Oh no, I agree with you on that one, Artemis. Without shadow of a doubt, everything that I mean, it's what. They were charging $50 for, or $49.99 for a camera that just looks like any ordinary camera that you can get, and it's just like you're taking the mick now. Like they are literally taking the mick in my eyes. How is that a filing cabinet? That looks more like a filing cabinet. Hang on, let's have a look. See if I open it up. No, see, to me now that looks more like a safe. Don't know why. And the worst part is you don't even entire own the full console. And not only that, I'm going to assume that you're going to need an online subscription to play online, and you need to download the game on the Wi-Fi. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you probably will do. Oh, there's no probably about it, Artemis. You will do. There's no question in that. Like, you're definitely going to need something like that. So, because again, it's Nintendo, and then again, this is the annoying thing, because when they start doing that, it's going to be easily for Microsoft and that to start saying, well, hang on a minute, okay, well, if they're doing it, then we can. I'm not going to put everything on that. I'm just going to sort of, because I'll do it like, off screen. Off stream. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that one, Artemis. They're not, like, to me, they're not thinking about, the economy. I know that they're thinking about it as a business point of view, because obviously they have to. But, from a standard point of view, people aren't going to be able to afford, $80 or $90 worth of just one game. Because if they want to come in and buy like a couple of games and that on on launch, people aren't going to be able to do that because they spent half of it on the freaking console anyway. And not only that, as you said, there are going to be other attachments on it as well. I just don't think that they've thought it through. Even I don't know if you watch him or not, Artemis, but Angry Joe. He done a review and everything on it as well. So if you haven't already watched it, go and watch that. Because he's pretty much said like everything that I've said. Yeah, which is not. Yeah, oh. Can I get away with? Maybe I can get away with putting a medium one there. Too small. Alright, let's put a large one there because I think I'm going to... Yes. I'm going to be able to have that, and then... Oh, really? What does that actually look like? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, okay, that don't look too bad then. I'll keep that. If you've typed something, Artemis, I will... Sorry, mate, I am not ignoring you. I'm just going to sort this out quick. Put the blessed plant in there. Thank you. Right. That's going to have to come out a bit. Well, no, actually, what we might be able to do is, can we rotate that? Yes, we can. There we go. And also the new button, the C button, is probably the most useless button they've ever added on the controller, because it's basically Discord, but you need to, yeah. No, exactly. I personally, I just don't think that they've thought it through. And again, with the prices that they're doing it at, it's not right. No one's going to be able to afford that type, that price. Well, I mean, some people out there might be, and if they're lucky enough to do that, then fair enough, like fair play to them. But me personally, I would rather go out and buy, 4 to 5 Xbox and PS5 games for that price. Of what they want for it. It's just not worth it. And I think that they need to realise that as well. Because if they don't, this could backfire. This could backfire on them. It could backfire on them at the point where the console doesn't sell. And if the console doesn't sell, they've just wasted all that money on making it. I'm just worried. I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't... Can I just... How far can we move that? I'm just seeing, right. So we can probably move it to about there. So we can have a window there. Right. Okay, So if I duplicate that... Oh, sorry, chat. Right, so why aren't you allowing me to place one there now then? Oh, you are. Right, will remind me to get... Hang on. Has that done what I think it has and all? It's left a gap there. Why have you left a gap there? Why are you leaving gaps? Well, I don't... That's better. That was really weird. I don't know why it was leaving a gap for. Alright. Hey, princess! Have you recovered from your 11-hour stream yesterday? I seriously cannot believe you did that. I must admit, I can't believe that I watched it for 11 hours, but, you know. So the games in that you were playing was actually quite... They definitely intrigued me. Especially the build or the builder construction. I'm glad that you bought that. Or I'm glad that you showcased that, because I'm going to get it now as well. Although I can't at the moment, because, yeah, I've got, obviously, you know, other plans and that, but... Gonna have to... Oh, that's another thing as well, Princess. I'm gonna have to hold off on the stream for tomorrow, because obviously the South of Midnight's coming out tomorrow. Because I had and what a malarkey this was. Trying to sort out my forklift license. Check my D. Okay, hang on. I will do that. Hang on. A gift from me to you. Visit site. Oh, I can't see that. What am I looking at, Princess? I hope it works this way. After creating... I don't even know what I'm doing. Game will not be delivered to... Game will be delivered to you as an account. This is not a... Create your order by accepting... delivery made... I'm trying to do it on my phone, but it's not... Are you serious, Princess? Really? Once your order is completed, your page will automatically refresh. Oh, Princess. Right, hang on, chat. Bear with me. I don't know how I'm... Is it... I've got... Is it Foxnack? Is it? Princess? I'm not entirely sure. Your order has been received and is being processed. Don't cry on us now. Oh, I appreciate that, Princess. Thank you. I'm hoping it says it's processing. I'll just have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, it's still saying processing at the moment, so I'll keep that up and we'll go from there. Oh, you shouldn't have, Princess, but thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I can't believe you did that. Hello, Guitar Freak. I'll keep an eye out on it. If not, we might have to sort something out, Princess, if I can't get it to work. Because at the moment, it's just saying processing. Once your order is complete, your page will automatically refresh. Your order has been received and is being... Yeah, I think I'll just have to wait for it. It was cheap and you are worth it. Well, again, I appreciate that, Princess. Thank you. You don't know how much that actually means to me. Like, thank you. I'll just have to... I'll keep picking up my phone thinking that it's done, but... Right. Wow. Ah, that was a surprise. Like, thank you. Thank you again. I can't stop saying thank you. No, actually, no. Do you know what? I might just keep it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. It's so cool. What game? Yeah, it is Artemis. Thank you again, Princess. I'll just keep an eye on it at the moment because again, I don't. It's definitely it's from is it Fox Neck? Am I saying that right, Princess? So it's Minecraft. You cheeky rot name. Right, that's the office. It's not, I mean, it's an office. It's not gonna be, How are you, Guitar Freak? I don't know. I can't, for the love nor money, remember what I was gonna do in this room. Oh, I do apologise, chat. That came out of nowhere then. Oh, no, don't do anything, Biscuit. Do not hit that button. God, it takes its time, doesn't it? Right. Okay, whilst we're waiting for that. So we have... I don't know if I want to... I've still got to do that window. Hang on a minute. No, let's sort this window. I could have sworn I'd done this window. As a matter of fact, I'm definitely sure I did that window. Oh, hang on. Is that because it's inside? And not on the outside? Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I reckon I can't reach that either, can I? Is that because it's on the outside? Should be a digital code. Okay. Anyway, what's the surprise? Artemis, stop being cheeky. Oh dear. I'll show you what I've got. I'll send this picture to you, Princess, and then you can see if that's... Because again, it's still saying it's processing. Alright, I'll send that to you. There we go. Yeah, have a look at that. I don't know if it's... Oh, where did that go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the code there? Oh, hang on a minute. That might be the code there. Right. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I also sent a friend request on Xbox. Did you? Well, I'll be danged. You did, didn't you? Hang on. There you go. Give me a sec. Voila. Yes, 2 hours ago. Oh, that didn't pop up for me. Alright, there you go. So now that's done that. Right. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I will be back in a minute, alright? Yeah, give me... Oh, hang on a minute. I might be able to do it here. Bear with me. I'm just, because I have got some sort of code that's turned up there. So give me a second. Right. Okay, I don't know if that is the code or not, Princess, because although it does look like a code, it doesn't look like the spaces in between are wrong. Yeah, okay. I'll have to have a look after the stream, and I'll let you know, Princess. Yeah, it should be a digital code. I don't know if it will work this way, otherwise I will do it differently. Yeah, I might have to... I mean, there is a code there, it's just really hard to... Alright, well, hang on. I don't know if you can still hear me on our chat when I do this, but if not, then I do apologise. Bear with me for maybe two minutes. Right. Yeah, well, can you hear me, chat, yeah? Right. Yeah, the code at the beginning, Princess, is a bit too long, so I don't think it is that one. So I've just gone back onto the screen that I've just showed that I've just sent you a picture of, and it's still processing at the moment. So I might just have to wait and see if that does, see what that does, and then go from there. So I think that's all I can do at the moment. If not, I will keep you posted, and if it's still saying that after, then yeah, we'll have to do it. We might have to do it a different way because what I don't want to do is I don't want you to end to end up wasting your money. So I mean, as much as I appreciate you doing it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, but again, I do really appreciate you doing that, Princess. Even though you didn't have to, yeah, I do appreciate it a lot. Actually, I don't know how we're gonna. Can I can't even climb up. Right, let's just move. Oh, wait a minute. Right, let's just move that there a minute. I've just moved that right in my way, haven't I? Hang on. Let me go through the wall. Right, so why does it look like it's stained on the other side? That is really weird. Consider it a late birthday gift. Well, again, I do appreciate that, Princess. Thank you. That's gonna bug. That's really gonna bug me now. I don't understand why that looks like it's. Hang on. You're not even gonna go back there properly now, are you, fence or rail? Of course you're not. Alright, okay, right, time to get rid of you then. I'll sort that out myself, shall we? Right. Not that one, that one, that one. Oh, I can't remember if I said anything, chat, beforehand, but I know I said it before yourself, Princess, and Guitar Freak was in here. But I've heard back, or I think I told you about it as well, Guitar Freak, maybe, I can't remember if I did or not. But I was going to go for me, forklift license and everything. And then I got told that it'd been cancelled, so it's no longer going through. So I thought, right, okay, well, that's not what I asked for, etc, etc. But I got a message today saying that I've got the appointment is for tomorrow at 9:30, even though that I got told that it'd been cancelled. So, for your night, you cheeky what name, Artemis? You very cheeky what name? Yeah. So, thank you, Princess. It's a good thing that I got my hair cut and everything today, then, wasn't it? So, I don't know why that they were telling me that all of, because the people that were helping me out, because I've basically got agencies and that are helping me out with, trying to find second jobs and everything. And yeah, they were the ones that told me that it had been cancelled. So don't worry about it anymore. And I'm like, well, that's not what I asked. I didn't say to cancel it, did I? But, oh well, I mean, you know what places are like nowadays, but yeah, it rather annoyed me, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. It did annoy me. Can I not put that? So I can do, but I don't know if that's going to be close. That might be a bit too close. Did you call them to check? I called the actual place where I'm going to, to do the forklift side of it, and they basically what they had told me, or they said, well, as far as we know, it's still here, like it hasn't been cancelled or anything. So I don't know why I don't know why you got told that it was cancelled when, well, obviously clearly it's not. So, and yeah, I was, well, let's just put it, well, you can probably tell that I wasn't happy with the agency and that I'm sort of going through with it, because again, it's sort of it annoyed me, let's put it that way. So it's yeah, it definitely did. It made them look not professional, let's put it that way. So, and I will be, when I go in there next, I will be telling them that, that's not on, that's unacceptable. Why would you, why are you telling me that it had been cancelled when it hasn't been? It's just, like, for me, that's just not acceptable. I don't know if I want to kind of bring... If I kind of want to bring this round to here. If it will allow me to. Come on. I don't know why this is being... thank you. Yeah, still... yeah. It's still saying it's processing at the moment, Princess. I don't know if I've pressed it. I don't know if I've done it right. Order creation and delivery confirmation may appear with different timestamps historically. Please consider the Pacific time zone as the system's local time. I've got like a Fox Neck order ID, and then it's got an invoice, but I don't know. Oh, Oh, it's not found. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to let that go. Uh, did they maybe mix you and someone else? I have no idea. I mean, if that is the case, then they, yeah, it's it's still not a good it's still not a good look on them, really, is it? You know, I mean, let's be honest now. It's it one thing to um you know to mix or to tell me that it's been cancelled, but another thing is to not be not be told stuff, or to get mixed up with someone else that that may even be doing something completely different. It just, I don't know. It's still, it's to me, it still doesn't add up. It's really weird. Like, I don't understand why you know they would they would say to me that, oh yeah, it's been cancelled now, so there's nothing we can do about it, and then all of a sudden it's now now they're saying that it's work, or it's your appointments at this time. It's crazy. Where on earth is a refrigerator? I cannot find the blessed refrigerator. Where is it? Do you know, my mind is gone. Oh, Jesus Christ, Biscuit. You really need to, right, that one I want. Oh. Sugar. Oh, I haven't left enough room for that. No, we're going to leave that out a minute, because I want to try something. How much room do we actually need? Alright, I might be able to get rid of that. Oh, shoot, actually, I should have put that there. Sure. Yeah, for all I know, Princess, again, they could have just, said, oh, well, we'd do it this way, and then, wherever comes about it, but I just don't think that they thought it through. I just think it was rushed, and the fact that I've got one person telling me that, oh yeah, it's fine, it's we'll get that sorted for you, and then the next minute I've got someone else telling me that, oh, actually no, well it's this now, or it's you're gonna have to have this. Yeah, it's annoying. rather annoying. Just gonna see if I can use that one to yeah, I'm gonna have a word with me family about it as well. Well, to see what they think of it, or to see if what they can make of it. Because again, to me it made no sense. Like I've got loads of people telling me differently, and it's just like, well, I kind of need to know, because you're talking to a person that suffers with anxiety here, and you're not helping. I might have to change that to one of them. Bear with me on this one, chat. Hang on. Sorry, I've sort of like I went a bit quiet then. Apologies. That's better. Ah, no, I don't want to. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Alright, we'll get rid of that one. We will duplicate that one. Bring that. No, stop doing this now, please. There we go. Alright, that's not up against the. No, it's not good. Right. Yeah, it is really weird. I don't quite understand what they're doing, but yeah, it just didn't make sense to me at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I think as well, it's sort of like it's one of those where they've they've either been fed the wrong information by someone else, or from what they've done, because I've dealt with like how many is that now? I've dealt with 7 different people in regards to this. 7 different people. And that's not just... Oh, you biscuit. I can't have it like that, can I? Oh, why would they go and do something like that with this? Like... Alright, I'm going to have to keep it like that then. Bear with me, chat, if you are typing. I do apologise. Let's just have these. I'm going to keep it with that theme. So we're going to have one there, and then I think... Can we fit another one there? Okay, yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. The place that it's at did confirm it's your appointment with your personal information, and they confirmed. Yeah, they did all that as well. Because they're going to send me. Because when I spoke to the lady about it, she was actually quite helpful as well. And she said, "Well, do you want me to send you the information, like locations and everything else on where we are?" So when you do come in, also you know basically where you're going. And I was like, yes please, if you wouldn't mind. So she said, right, is your email, etc, 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 and I said, yeah, no, that's correct. And yeah, so they are sending it through to me. So with any luck, that has come through as well for me, just as much of a luck as what I'm having with this at the moment, Princess. With the code, it's still saying processing. Did I have to go? I definitely had to go through Foxnac, yeah. Because that's what it sent me through, or that's what it. Yeah, right, okay. Just double checking that it's just not me. That it's not me, because you know what I'm like. Right, okay. So now, oh, hang on. Before we do all that. Kind of want to make sure that we've still got. So I could actually block that off. So I could go to about there. Bring or fill it in with cement. I suppose that'll do. All right. Don't you dare. Thank you. All right. Maybe we'll have to do it this way then. Because I don't want to, although I didn't see what the big issue was, to be honest with you. With yeah, you're going to fill that in with cement, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Can we just go down? No, back up. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. You are going to fill in. Right. All right. Yeah, I just have to see how tomorrow goes, and go from there. But again, with any luck. I'm hoping, obviously with my anxiety and that, I'm just hoping that I don't get it. It doesn't get the better of me. In other words, so I'm hoping it doesn't. Because again, I'm not really. I don't really like travelling by myself, especially when it's when it's like this. But we'll just have to. We'll just wait and see. It's all I can do at the moment. I should be alright, but it's just a matter of, because I'm not... See, beforehand, it was... I thought I would have to sort of like get off the train and then, and then go to another one. But luckily, where it's at, it's sort of like I can just go straight to... Well, I can sort of just go to the place where I need to go. That's going to annoy me now, because where I know full well that this bit is not filled in, and that's going to bug me. Do you know how roughly long it takes to process it, Princess? Have you got stuff from here before? Or it might just be because it's been sent through via something, isn't it? Maybe that's the reason. Why are you now not fitting in there? Oh, come on, I just... Huh? Oh, it's because I had you too far back. Right, that's better. So, hang on a minute, don't do that to me. Oh, what am I going to fill that? That might have to... Oh, that's going to have to be that as well, isn't it? Son of a beeswax. Alright, hang on. I can't see... I don't know where that went. I'm hoping that hasn't gone where I think it's gone. Where did that go? Alright, I don't know where that went. It connected onto something. I don't know where, though. No idea first time. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll just have to... I'll keep an eye on it. We'll have to... Yeah, we'll go from there. Right. Now what we can do... no, that's bathroom stuff. We want kitchen stuff. Would help if I actually went to the kitchen part of it, really, wouldn't it? If it's a scam, it's a €5 scam at least. Well, you know, either way, it's yeah, we'll have to have a look at it. It could be as well where my phone. You know, I mean, I am doing this from an iPhone, like an iPhone 7 Plus. So it's quite. Yeah, the phone's older than me. Well, okay, maybe it's not, but you get what I mean. You know, but yeah, we'll just have to see what it does. Really, that's all we can do. Just. It's definitely. I didn't have to do anything else though. That's the thing, because when I clicked on that, yeah, it just comes up with processing, and then once your order is completed, your page would automatically refresh. So yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye. I'll just keep an eye on it. I just don't, you know, the only reason why I'm focused on it a lot more is because I don't want you to lose, you know, I don't want you to lose out on, you know, your money and everything. So, because it's not, you know, it's not, I know it wasn't expensive or anything, but it's the, you know, it's the thought that you put behind it though. That's, you know, if that, am I making any sense? I don't know, or am I just blabbering on? I'm probably not making any sense whatsoever, am I? Go there. It was for the €5. I won't miss that. Yeah, I know that, but it's, you know, it's the thought and everything that, you know, the effort that you've put into that princess, like, and the thought, you know, that's why, you know, that's my main focus, is the fact that, you know, you've put a lot of thought into that. Even, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, you know, even if it was a little thing, it's, you know, but we're just, oh, I don't want to, for some reason I keep pressing A. I think it's because I've got the other game on my mind at the moment. That. I may be looking into a couple more as well, Princess, with like the simulation side. But yeah, that builder simulator, I liked the looks of it because of what you know what you could do and what you were doing with inside the game itself. So that's what sort of like caught my eye. It's kind of cool that we sort of like, we near enough play the same games as well, so it sort of helps. I still remember to this day when you come in when I was playing, when I was streaming Chef's Life. That was hilarious because you ended up helping me with that. I can't remember what you helped me with now, or what I was, I couldn't, there was something that I was struggling understanding. And then you yourself come in and you were like, oh, you just need to do this. I can't remember what it was though. Yeah, I like contract mode. Ooh, contract mode? What does that entail? I go through the same thing when I'm trying to explain something, so I understand, yeah. You and I are the same on that one, Artemis. Although with me, it's sort of like, where I'm autistic and that, I try and, I'm trying to get my point across. Or I'm trying to, it makes sense to me with what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to, word it so other people will, so it makes sense to other people, but it is, yeah, you get what I mean. There is also another mode called Sandbox. Ooh, Sandbox. See, I don't mind games that have got like sandbox modes and that in. Because it's sort of like, for me, it makes it more like playable, if that makes sense. So, like, you're not thinking, oh, hang on a minute, now I need to, or, oh, I've completed that now. Now what? At least with this one, they've actually thought about it and thought, right, well, if we put these extra or other game modes in, then it's actually going to make the game more playable, and more enjoyable. That's what I like about it. I think that's what all game developers should do. They only seem to do that. I don't know if you've noticed, Princess, but they only seem to do that with, simulation games mostly. It's rather annoying that they put more replay value and everything in simulation games than what they do anything else. Because I think if they'd done that with other games, game developers and that would be laughing. Like for the amount of rooms they... contract mode is where you have to build it according to the customer's wishes. Like, right, okay, yeah. So if someone said, like, in a contract, if someone wanted you to have, like, I don't know, I want 3 rooms in this area, or, in the house, or, I want 2 bathrooms, that sort of thing. So you'd make the bathrooms, in other words. Oh, hang on a minute, what am I doing? That's the wrong one. Where's the one that I actually liked? Was it that one? That's the one. That's the one that I liked. Hang on a minute, let's put this closer so I can see what I'm doing. Let me scroll down. Where is it? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Got to have your spices and your herbs and everything, chat. Is this the wrong... That's the wrong one. Hang on, that is, yeah, they're not the right ones. I think I might have chosen, yeah, I definitely chose the wrong one. Flip me, Biscuit, what is wrong with your speech today? Where are thou? I can't remember where they were now. Simulation games are the few. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that that's like simulation games that sort of like in the area that they're focusing on as well. Contract mode sounds like a mode for Hitman, where you just pick up a random contract and just do what it says on the contract. Yeah, so all of the rooms made and where I kept getting lost. Ah, right. Artemis, of course, you think of that? Yeah, I think you're a little bit off course with that one as well, Artemis. Where is the spice jar that I used in the last one? I can't remember where that blessed thing was now. Or was it in the fruit? Was it in the grocery bit? I can't remember if it was in the grocery bit or not. Oh, we'll soon find out. Ow, ow. Ah, there it is. Alright, there it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do you know, I was watching. I was like, you know, flicking through Twitches after you finished streaming yesterday, Princess, and I came across like, you know, just someone playing like or streaming the first House Flipper, and the way that they would like, I can't remember their name now, but the way that they designed like the room, because I was trying to figure out what they were doing, and then it gradually I managed to find, you know, I managed to see what they were doing, and I thought that's actually quite a good idea. And I mean, it's something that I've already incorporated beforehand, but they've done it differently. And yeah, it was quite a good idea just to see people, you know, like different people's ideas. I know I just, you know, went off one there, or went off topic, but yeah, it was just quite, you know, quite a unique thing to see. Why did I delete that for? I didn't want to do that. Trying to get this blooming spot right. Get rid of the... Thank you. Right. Now we go on to that one. So, let's change that one to that one. We'll change that one to... I'm going to have certain... yeah, I'll have the coffee beans. Cause, actually, no, I won't, because I don't drink coffee or anything anymore. So that'll be a no-show on that one. Or a no-go on that one. We got to have our mint. Got to have our mint for certain things, like spaghetti, for example. If you're doing spaghetti and meatballs, is always a good one. Mix that in with the spaghetti at the same time. Bit of chives, maybe. Bit of parsley. Oh, sunflower. I'm blabbering on now, chat again, aren't I? Sorry. We'll have sugar in there as well. Why not? Right. No, I'm on track. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I look at games to watch there as well. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people have been telling me to go back to, you know, House Flipper 1, but I'm thinking like I can understand why people want me to go back to, you know, to have a look at it, because of obviously all of the new stuff that they've added to it. But I'm thinking like, if they're solely like, why haven't they done that to this? Is my question. Is why have they not done that sort of thing, you know, here? And that's what I was trying to understand, because to me it's just like, well, hang on, why are you like releasing stuff that's for a you know, for a game that's been out for ages, and yet you should be focusing on the second one that you've got out. Yeah, I know that they've released like certain updates and everything else for it, but you know, it's sort of like that. To me, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, there's more coming for 2 though. Yeah, so why haven't they used that time to, you know, with the release, because they did like a farming one as well, didn't they? I know we've spoken about this before, but they released like a farming one. Why didn't they release that for the second one? Because I could have sworn they released that when the second one, or when they released the first one, when they released the second one. So when the second one was already out, then they went and released that for the first one, and I'm like, I don't. Is it just me, or am I missing something? Is what I'm trying to say. I'm probably missing something, can't I? Actually, no, we'll keep it like that. Farm deals. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the farm one and the restaurant one. See, I don't quite understand why they released a restaurant one for it though, because it's sort of like, surely if you would, it's not a restaurant simulator though, is it? Or am I not understand? I don't know, chat. I think it's just me, isn't it? I think it's just me. Because you know, you have like certain bits that will work and that won't work, and then for me, it's just like, well, to me that it doesn't make sense. Like I'm trying to make it make sense, but it's not. Do you know what I mean? Or am I just I'm just talking gobbledygook now, aren't I? This is when Princess will turn around and go, right, biscuit, shush. You're talking at your buttocks now, so. Which I don't, I don't blame you if you did say that. To be honest with you, Princess, you know what I'm like. Yeah, they should totally add a sandbox on Hitman. Yeah, they should do, Artemis. Yeah, that would be quite a cool thing to add on Hitman. I do like the Hitman. My favourite Hitman was Blood Money. That was my favourite one. I think it started as house and then farm. Yeah, and then restaurant. Yeah. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. I don't know why they sort of went a bit off course in my eyes. Again, it might just be me thinking it, but yeah, I don't know. Gotta have. Should we put some chilies? Yeah, we'll put some chilies in here. Why not? Gotta have some healthy food in here. I don't know if that's gonna. No, we'll have to put that underneath then. Even though that's probably gonna shine through. We'll sort that out properly. This is obviously my house, isn't it? So we're gonna spruce it up a little bit, chat. We're gonna be on this house for a fair amount of streaming sessions, chat. So I do apologise. I don't mean for it to be boring or get boring. If it does, then I do apologise. But there's nothing I can do. So, because we're not actually done yet with this. Why? See, I've noticed that they've got like apples, bananas, lemons, but they don't have mangoes or sorry, not mangoes, peaches, which is quite strange. They've got like a pineapple, which is random, but alright, we'll have pineapple in here. Because why not? We'll put it at the back. You can speak your mind. Yeah. No, it's just weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, and when something doesn't make sense to me, I think this just might be the me autism and that kicking in, but or the autistic side to me kicking in. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I try and put like 2 and 2 together, and I'm thinking, okay, that sort of makes sense. But then, if that makes sense, why doesn't this make sense? And the thing that I can't make sense is, where's the there it is. But yeah, again, I could be talking hog's wallet, to be perfectly honest with you, Princess. I'm not kidding. Oh, right, there we go. So we can have 2 there, although, so I kind of want them to release some more games or more simulation games, but guys, I am normal. Are you sure about that, Artemis? How sure are you? Are you 1,000% sure? Are you 9,000% sure? See what I did there? Gotta have some grapes, even though you can't have too much grapes though, because they still contain a bit of sugar. Alright, have a bit of cheese in there. It's a shame I don't have feta, but hey ho, can't win them all. Right, let's put some of that in there. Let's put a couple of pears. God, I'll tell you what, this has become like a healthy refrigerator in here, isn't it? I know what I'm going to do for that side as well. Matter of fact, we'll do that now. Watch this, chat. Have a look at what I'm going to put in here. Where is it? Oh, they don't have it. Oh, it's a turkey. I thought that was chicken. Oh, gotta have a couple of eggs. Gotta make me famous omelettes. You're not gonna... Oh, you are gonna go there. Good. I swear I say famous. You know what I'm on about. Cranberry sauce, carp fish. Yeah, we'll have some of that in there. Can't go wrong with a bit of fish. So no, 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 no. Okay, still same process, princess. You know, I don't know if there's any other way of us doing that. I don't again because I just don't want you to waste your money. That's the thing. Right, we can close that. We can close that. Well, hang on a minute. Will that? Oh, good. It will close. Right, we'll keep it as that for the minute. Right. Then I'm going to have. Oh wait. Oh no, hang on a minute. It's this side, isn't it? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I know you're here somewhere. No, that's a plate. I know you're here. Alright, there's one. Actually, I can pop that there. And then with that, I need to find the other one. Have I gone past the other? I swear, yeah, I have. I keep doing that. Alright, and then rolling pin. Can go. Can I actually hang that? No, I can't. Right, okay. Right. I might actually block. Yeah, let's do the same. I just did that. I keep doing that. I don't know why, but what I'd really no. Let's go up this way. Thank you. How far do you think we should go up? This one, I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to. Yeah, okay. We'll keep it in line with that one. How are you doing, Guitar Freak? I know you said. I don't know if you've been saying anything else, or if you're doing your. Are you doing your painting? I would imagine that's what you're doing right now. If so, I hope it's going well. Okay, I'm going to need to do that again, aren't I? I'm just sat I'm just sat waiting for one to get. Ah, right, okay. I thought you'd be you know, painting or something whilst you're waiting. Oh, that's gonna bug me because now I can't. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do this, chat. I'm sorry. There we go. Right. I know no one's gonna see it, but it's gonna annoy me if I don't, because I'll know that it's not finished. Alright, there we go. And you're not gonna have to do the same again. I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep getting rid of the stuff that eventually I'm gonna need again. But then I don't realise it until I come up with the idea again. Oh dear. I'm too angry to do anything at the moment. Oh dear. Is it work again? Or is it work related? I'm going to try and make... Oh, I can't see where that is now. Hang on. I'll do it here. That's better. Yes, there we go. So that's sort of like blocked off. I was going to put something... oh, maybe I should have just kept it at 1. Maybe I should have just kept it in line with that. Actually, no. No, okay. We're on. Alright. We'll see how that goes, I think. We'll see, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not sort of convinced about that one, chat. I don't know about you. So I'm just making sure I don't need to do the walls again. Oh, I don't need to fill... No, good. Right. Does that wall look a bit out of place, chat? Because now I'm beginning to think it looks a bit out of place. It does a bit, doesn't it? It's still processing. When did you order it, Princess? Just by, if you don't mind me asking. I just don't know if that wall's out of. Oh, I don't know. I'll keep that there. Oh, something's telling me that. Oh, it just feels like that's out of place. I don't know why. It definitely feels like it's out of place. Right. That one. I don't know if I'm gonna. Where I've had to use different sizes for these, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all of these in here. I'm only going to be able to fit them in there, so we're going to have to close that one up. Yeah, it's the same with these. We're not going to be able to fit a lot in here, but that's fine. I suppose what I could do... 3:45 PM my time. So, so today... Did you do that today? Oh, where's that? Ah. Yeah, okay. It's alright, I was just double checking, because yeah, that's what it says here. Like, order created, 7th of the 4th, 2025, at 18:12. GMT plus 0300. I don't know what that's all about. I think that's trying to calculate the times that, or your times maybe. I always get confused with the GB, the EST or whatever. I don't know. Never makes sense to me. I don't know why. That's why, like, when I'm playing, or like when I'm waiting for like a certain DLC, like for example, like For Honor, or even Dead by Daylight, I've got to wait for it to be 6 o'clock here. When in other countries it's like I don't know, I think it's like at 3 o'clock or something. It always confuses me. Don't know why. But then again, I'm always easily confused, aren't I? So, there you go, chat. See, I said it. I know. But I think it's 3 hours ahead. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Well, it's what? It's 8 minutes past 5 here, Neil. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. So have I got to wait until that time? Because it's only 8 minutes past 5 here. Oh, I'm still looking into that, Artemis. I haven't forgot it. It's just at the moment, obviously I've got funds and everything at the moment. So I've got, I'm forking over quite a lot at the moment. Only other option of gifting it is via email. On 1 hour. Ah, right. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, Princess, obviously I know it's you, so I do trust you with it. So what I will do, give me a second. I just need to make sure that this is alright. Do you know, you might actually be able to send it through to me on Xbox now as well, Princess. Are they saying that? Have you set up a Microsoft account or an Xbox account? Sorry. Well, you would have because you're friends, aren't you? So. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. I will keep that. I will still keep that up though, because I'm pretty sure. Again, I know you said it's only a fiver, but that's a fiver that um. Hang on, I'm just checking something at the moment. All right, that's all right. I had one from the. Ah, right. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Let's just close that. I do need. Alright, let's turn that light back on. Alright, okay. So now what I can do, chat, is where I've sort of got like two separate rooms here. I can actually move that across to maybe about here. It's a fiver I can miss. Well, I'll keep an eye on it anyway, because again, I've still got it loaded up. And if not, then yeah. That's going to have to be in line with that, so I'm going to have to move that. So that's going to be above the coffee table by the looks of it. Oh, look at that. That's ages to go. Oh, that's ages ago. The 360. Ah, right. Okay. When I had the 360. I've still got my 360. I did have the Xbox One, but I obviously when the Series X come out, I sold my Xbox One because I didn't need it anymore. Well, I'll say that me when I was obviously with me ex-fiance, obviously she had it, and then when we split, obviously I wanted it back because we were no longer together, and she had her PC, so I thought, well, you're not going to need it anymore, or you're not needing it, so you don't play it, so I'll have it back then if you're not going to use it. So, and then where she bought me the PlayStation, that's when I said to her, if you want, you can have the PlayStation back because you bought it for me. So technically it's yours. So, and she went, no, like the PlayStation was a gift to you. Like technically it came out of our joint account when we were doing that. So I was like, okay, now you just made me feel guilty. But gave it to my niece. Maybe I should ask it back. I have loads of 360 games that I can't play because I have the Xbox. Oh, you have the Xbox. Oh, okay. Some of them you can still play, Artemis, on the Xbox or on the One anyway. But yeah, where I've got the Series X and the PS5, I didn't really need the Xbox One anymore. So, because I had the Xbox One X, I tried selling it, but didn't bring all the all materials, and they didn't offer. Yeah, that's the thing. You probably won't get a lot for for that, or for the 360 anymore. It's a bit dark around this bit, isn't it? So I'm just wondering. Do I use the light? Do I use the same light, or do I go about maybe using a different one in the? I tell you what, I could use. Might be able to get away with it. Oh my good, no, that's a no. That was a no straight away. Oh, I didn't think it was going to be. I didn't think that lamp was going to be that big. No comments, chat. I know what some of you are like. Right. So, I mean, we can have another one here, can't we? So we can have a little... I'm going to have to try and match that to that, though. Right. How does that look? Ah, yeah, that's perfect. What we might do, though, is move that more centre. So, where I've got... If I make that centre, it's not going to light up here. It's going to light up this way as well. And then I can put a light up here, which then will highlight this bit. See? I'm thinking ahead. Always thinking ahead. Makes a change, really, doesn't it? I paid 300 for it when I bought it. Oh, it was quite cheap then for you. Well, I say quite cheap. You know, 300 still quite a lot. They offered maybe 50. Really? I would have privately sold that. I got when the Xbox One came out. I got offered because some people in that I knew or worked with in that they knew obviously I had all of the consoles. So they asked me like, "Oh, Biscuit, are you going to be selling your?" Obviously they didn't call me Biscuit, but you know what I mean. You know, are you going to be selling your 360 at all? And I was like, I don't know because you know, obviously I've got games on the 360 that I can't, you know, that I won't be able to play unless I keep it. So you know, like I mean, Guitar Freak can vouch for me on this one. Like for example, a game called Fuse. You know, on the 360, that was a brilliant game. Like you know, me and Guitar Freak, we quite enjoyed that. But you know, if I was to get rid of the 360, I can't play that. You know, or we couldn't play that. You know, so and I couldn't play other games among that. But so it was sort of like, oh, you know, how do we go about this? Like, how you know, what can we do? I'm gonna have to put lighting up around here. I didn't really think about that. So I've been solely focused on other stuff. Right, I will put that there because I have got, although I have got that in the other room. I do like this lofty stuff. I don't know why, but we're not actually gonna keep this. I was gonna put a door here, but I thought, nah, I don't need a door here. That's better. We are innocent. Am I the only one that? Am I the only one that's Gen Z? To be honest with you, Artemis, you may be. I have no idea. I mean, for me, it's you know, with the new consoles, you know, it's my hobby. It's a part of me. You know, and I would imagine that you know some of you in that will be able to you know second, third, fourth that sort of thing. You know, it's a part of who I am. It helps me with who I am. You know, so I mean, some people in that say to me, "Oh, you know, Biscuit, how can you spend this much, you know, or that much on a game?" Like, you know, and I'm thinking, well, what do you spend your money on? Oh, well, you know, I get you know X, Y, and Z. Well, then there you go. Then, you know, that's something that you're interested in. That's you know, that's what makes you. You know, I'm not going to go out and buy something that I'm not showing any interest in, or that I'm showing a little interest in. No, that's that. Hang on, sorry, chat. You know, to the point where, like, you know, I'd rather use the money that I've got for something that I know that I'm going to enjoy, or that I believe it's worth it for me. You know, I mean, that's why some people in that ask me, "Oh, Biscuit, why did you spend that much on the Assassin's Creed Shadows?" It's, you know all of the dislike and that you know is within that game, and I'm like, I don't care. You know, it's a good game. I like it. You know, it's worth it. It's a good little trial. You know, for me, it's sort of like, you know, why would I not? So. You guys, millennials. Yeah, well, I must admit, I do feel. Do you know what, Artemis? I'd probably agree with you on that one because I do feel it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Right. We need to go back to that. Then we need to go to that. And then I need to do what I was going to do, because I normally do this. We're going to have it there. And then... So I wish there was a... On this one, Princess, I wish there was a... sort of like a menu that you can flick between them. So like where I've got this one, if I didn't want this one, it would say like, I don't know, press right bumper for next one. You know, or for next item. So then the next item will be that. You know, it's, you know, it will, to me, that would be a lot better in my eyes. You know, just to sort out the menu, like the options a little bit better to speed things up. Although to be fair, probably, you know, I don't know if I'm being a bit... Most people probably won't take the, you know, this much time as what I do, which is, again, I do apologise, chat, if it is boring. I am sorry. No, that can, I don't need to do that with that one. I might actually be able to... Don't try this at home, chat. Put that beyond the telly. Just trying to add a little bit of life into it, so that's why I'm putting, like, you know, colour by the plants and whatnot. You can still hear me, chat, can't you? I'm not ended up talking to myself again, have I? No, my luck, that would probably be the case. I'm old school indeed. Oh, good. So you can still, yeah. I hear you, sweet. I don't know what was going on the Fridays one then, chat. It's really weird. Oh, Windows 3.1. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, Princess. Definitely wouldn't go that far. I mean, you're not that much older than myself, to be honest with you. I wouldn't normally go for painting like that, but I think it kind of suits. I don't know why. Right. And then, what we're going to do... Oh, God, no, these paintings are getting a bit too... Can I not just... Why is it doing that? Whatever happened to just, like, the standard painting just going where you want it to go? Not like, where it wants to go. It's really rather annoying. Alright, I will do that with one of these, though. Bingo. Matte, nope. Height, nope. Matte size. Oh. Hey. So, oh, okay. Change size. Can I not bring that back? Okay, there we go. That's better. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about it, Guitar Freak, then you know, obviously not. You know, if you prefer not to do it, you know, or type it in the chat, then I do. You know, I understand that. But you know where I am if you need. As PC games for Windows. Or Minefield. Yes, I remember that. Minefield and Patience. Yes, I remember that. The same with, I was talking to Guitar Freak about it the other day, Princess. Do you? I don't know if you've ever played it, but it was a game called Commandos. I don't know if it might not be your type of game. But it's sort of like a strategy type. You know, well, yeah, it is a strategy game. But they released it on like the consoles. And with a PC, you can't control the characters, but on the console you can. And yeah, they're bringing out like a new one of it. And I was just telling Guitar Freak about it. Right, that's what I'm missing from it. I knew this kitchen looked a bit bare. Cabinets, hanging. Where? Oh, there's the corner one. Alright, how far are we? Should we go to about there? Or should we go to there? No, that's too low. Or actually, yeah, we'll go to there. Perfect. Should we go for that one or that one? I swear that one's thinner than that. It is thinner because, yeah, okay. Oh, if you're typing chat, I do apologise. Hang on. Sorry. I just want to make sure that this all fits. Is that... That's not connected, is it? No, I didn't think that was. Why are you not connecting? There you are. I own an Amiga, that's how old I am. What was it? An Amiga, an Atari. What else? I've got a Sega. I can't remember the other ones I've got up in the loft. Got loads of them. Oh, I remember Doom and Commander Keen. Doom? Is that the Doom that I'm thinking of, or is that the whole title of the game? Doom and Commander Keen. If it's not, and if it's the Doom that I'm thinking of, Princess, then yeah, Guitar Freak, well, both Guitar Freak and myself are a fan of that. If it's the one that I'm thinking of. If it's not, then ignore what completely ignore what I just said. I don't tell. Are you going to go over the... Come on. Oh, look at that. A perfect fit. Commander Keen came before Doom, same company. I thought it was, yeah. I've never heard of the Commander Keen, which is quite strange for me. God, I'll say quite strange for me. It's really not, because I mean, at that point, I was playing more of what was it? I was playing more Tenchu, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but hey ho, separate games. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. Right, I'm going to need to bring that one across. So what I'll do is I will have one of them, or should I just? See, I don't know if I should have one of them and then maybe sort of like a thinner one. So we could have something like that there. But it's not gonna... It's not gonna... Oh, I don't know. Or... Is that enough? Sorry, chap. I keep drinking my drink too quick. No, you're going to be too... Oh, dang it. That's a shame. Because you're going to be overhanging the window, aren't you, there? Come on. Oh, actually, no, you're not. Oh, I could not have timed that or angled that any better. I love and hated that. Hated that game. Yeah, I would like. Well, I mean, Doom. Like, I'm a fan of the original ones. I think was it the 2016 one, Guitar Freak. I think that's when the other one come out. I started playing it, and then where other games like come out, I just sort of like ignored it, or it sort of like got put on the shelf, which I will go back to because they've got the new one coming out on Game Pass. I think it's in May. I think. Hang on a minute. I wonder if I can. Oh, chat, will it? Could I be cheeky enough to maybe, and this is a big maybe, so I'm going to keep repeating maybe. Oh, please, 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 you're going to fit. Yes! See, I could not have timed that any better. Alright, I should be decorating in real life, chat. I'm only joking. Right, in here, I am just going to bring that over to here so we can put... oh, no, hang on a minute. No, that was the right one. What am I doing? Right. Kitchen accessories. Unless I'm in the house. Unless you... what's that referring to, Artemis? I don't want you anywhere near this house, Artemis, because all you'll do is get a flamethrower out and start burning the thing down. And I've been thinking, wait, hang on a minute. Where am I going to live now? You just burnt me house down. But at least that way I might be able to get a... that might come in my favour, actually. Yeah, go on, Artemis, do it. As long as I get the money for it, guaranteed. Oh, you're not gonna let me. No, right, okay. You're gonna be a pain in the posterior now, aren't you? So, right, let's pop that in there. So, let's get that angled right. There we go, grab that one. With my influence flamethrower, you can't live outside and have a... Like, no, actually, yeah, no, I probably could, actually. Although, the last time I was in a tent, Artemis, it didn't really go well. I'm not going to give you the inside story on it, because, yeah, that's sort of inappropriate, but it's, yeah, it didn't go according to plan, let's put it that way. Oh, sugar. Did I not put the other ones in here? I didn't put them in there, did I? Sugar. Okay. That's fine. I wonder if I'll be able to fit... Because I do want to put... Where are they? Because I do like these ones. There they are. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I don't know if that's going to close or not. Let's just have a look. No, I didn't think it would be. Alright, okay, we'll have to get rid of them. They'll close now though, won't you? Yeah, good. Alright, we'll put that back up here. Princess, have you seen the garden area up the top? Have you seen the roof that I did? Yeah, again, to that, you know, going back to that Artemis side, you know, the whole TP thing. I think it... Like, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be able to stay in a TP for too long. Or, you know, I mean, I barely can survive in tents for that. You know, it's not so much that it's like unless it's like a big tent, you know, so like a 6-man, you know, a six person tent. Then yeah, fair enough, because it's not a confined space. But you know, in a small tent, I can't, you know. A massive TP, oh yeah, then I'll be fine in it. You know, I'll be fine in that. Yeah. I'll happily do that. Although, you know, I've got to have me, you know, TV and everything else in there. I can't be missing out on my TV, chat. You know, I mean, come on now. Now you're asking a bit too much. I think we had this conversation before, chat, but just out of curiosity, if you were stuck on an island and you had to survive, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we did have this conversation, but I'm going to ask a different one. So if you were stuck on an island, you know, you had to survive, who would be the 3 people that you'd want with you to survive? And it can't be like your friends or your family, because you know they're your friends and family. They're all safe. So it has to be, you know, 3 other people, like 3 completely different people. So who would they be? And the second part to that is what and why would you choose those? Oh, I'm intrigued now with what people will say. That's easy. You, Princess, and Guitar Freak. So I have something to it. Oh, wow, thanks. Although, to be fair, Artemis, I very much doubt it you'll be able to take either of us down. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, Guitar Freak is what, 6 foot something? Bear Grylls would be... Oh, yeah, yeah. Bear Grylls would be one of them that I would definitely take. I would definitely have to have Bear Grylls with me. Absolutely... Like he's one of my idols. Obviously, it goes my mum and dad that are my idols, and then obviously it's, you know, Bear Grylls as well. But yeah, go on. I wouldn't want my family there. Well, no, yeah, that is true. I'm at the island to escape. That was a good point, Princess. Well said. I'd like to see you try and breathe. Oh dear, that yeah, yeah. As I said, Artemis, I think yeah. I'm not the typical small person either myself, but although I'm not 6 foot. I think I'm about five. I think I'm 5'10". Um, but yeah, so I'm not the smallest thing. If it'll be so funny to see three Europeans try to take down a Native American. Are you a Native American, Artemis? If you don't mind me asking, because you'll be surprised with what. Yes, I am. Oh, that's cool. See, I didn't know you were Native American. That's cool. I like that. Again, I appreciate you sharing that as well. I know that was a bit rude of me to ask, but I was just, a bit curious. So yeah, I do appreciate you sharing that with us. You do realise that being like European and Native American, probably that doesn't really determine on how good you are at surviving. I could teach I could teach three of you how to do guerrilla warfare. Oh, I already know how to use firearms and that, Artemis. And I know CQC. I know how to. Yeah, I'm quite good at that. And I incorporate that with the way me playing style in games and that as well. Is the same. What the heck is that from? I didn't choose that. I chose the. Was that still from the when I was building from this side? It must have been. Have I shown you the roof, Princess? I can't remember if I asked that or not. Someone who can build, someone who can cook, and the third, I don't know. Well, for my first one, it'll be Bear Grylls. The second one would be Gordon Ramsay. Just because I like Gordon Ramsay as well because he just cracks me up with his just the way that he talks to people. It cracks me up because and but he can back it up though. That's the thing. That's what I like about him. And he's a good chef. But I mean, oh yeah, I think with the third one, Princess, I'm stuck with the third one as well. I couldn't really, I don't know. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Actually, no. I'll tell you what. It'll be the third one will be Eminem. There you go. And the reason why I choose Eminem is because obviously, one, his music. I like the, I like me rap music. Always have done. But not only that, music is a good way of clearing one's mind or clearing your mind. And right, I'm going to get rid of these now because I don't really need these out here. And it can also help in a survival situation. So yeah. Maybe third, someone who can hunt. Yeah, I think with me, Princess, like I'm fully capable of hunting, so I don't think that would be an issue for me. And to be honest with you, if you're like everyone says, like we need someone that can hunt, and I'll take someone that that I know that can hunt. It's like, well, how do you know that you can't hunt? Because your instincts will kick in straight away. Because when I was volunteering for a group with the people that suffer with anxiety, depression, so on and so forth. There's a survival activity that we done, and with that survival activity, it was pretty much similar to what I've asked or yourselves, chat, and people's answers. Like one of them actually, because this was all, this was on a this was like a Teams thing. And just out of curiosity, like I asked one of them, and they said, what was it they said? Oh, that was it. They said, well, I don't know how. I wouldn't know how to, I wouldn't know the first thing about survival. And I was like, well, okay, if that's the case, like, just out of curiosity, I said, what would be the first thing that you would do? Forget about everyone else. What would be the first thing that you would do in a survival situation? And they said, well, I would find food, find shelter, and find water, and I was like, well, then there you go then. So you do know how to survive. And they said, hey, what do you mean? And I said, the first thing, I said, the first thing you need to find is a water source, food, and you need to establish a location for a base. That's the first three things that you need to do. In a survival situation. And she knew that like straight away. She came up with it. And she was like, well, how did I know that? I said, because it's your basic instincts. In a survival situation, like people always say, like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. But yet, in a survival situation, you will be surprised with what you can do and with what you cannot do. That's why, like, when I play survival games, like, for example, me and Qatar Freak play survival games, we know exactly what to do, or what we need, and what is beneficial for us to survive, and that is, that exact, method sort of thing. I kind of want to see. Right, bear with me a sec, chat. So, what I'm basically trying to get at, Princess, is I think that you would surprise yourself. Because loads of people say that, oh, I don't know if I could do that or not. I don't, I don't think I'll be able to hunt. I'll tell you what, actually, is it the fact that you wouldn't know how to hunt, or is it the fact that you wouldn't be able to hunt for the sheer fact of what you're hunting? Sorry, chat, I'll keep blabbering on, don't I? Funny enough, all those descriptions perfectly describe a single Native American. Yeah. Then I just need 3 of you, Art. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if I like that or not. No, I don't like that. Sorry, I was just trying something. It's still processing, Princess. And I've kept it up. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just goes on by, what people can do, and oh, okay, that plant's smaller than what I thought it was going to be. Have we not got any sort of like reasonably sized? No. So I would have had these ones. No, not those ones. I would have had like the other ones. Well, I can't even find them now. Yeah, these ones. Oh, was it those ones? Oh, I suppose that's not as. Oh, hang on. I think probably, yeah, maybe one there. So I'm just doing the outside, so where we've got sort of like an opening now, because where it's going a bit lighter. Ouch. Then I just need 3. Yeah, I would explore the island, and it also depends on the island. Well, yeah. Yeah, you would. You would explore it to a certain extent. Some would even say, or go as far as saying, like, try and find high ground to establish where you are. To have a look at your surroundings and whatnot, which is always a good idea to do, because in that way, again, you can see what your surroundings are like and whatnot, and you can see if if there's water nearby, or or a local source of water, or if there's any foliage or anything like that that you can use to to help you. But if it's like, I'll tell you what, Artemis. This is a question for you. Building a sort of like a shelter, or like a a bed, for example. Would you have it low to the ground, or will you have it high to the ground? So off the ground, in other words. It could just be like the TV show Lost. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, Lost is a little bit different when it comes to sort of like a survival side. That's not for me. That's not like actual surviving as such because they've had rations. They found they found like alcohol, um, cigarettes and whatnot. That to me, that's not they had what was provided on the plane for to help them. But I do see I do see what you mean. So I'm just getting rid of this grass so I can see what I'm dealing with around here because that is really annoying when it does that. Oh, hang on, no, I wanted to pick that up. There we go. But I sort of see where you're going with it though, Artemis, with that. See, I don't know. What's bugging me with this is the fact that I can't use the fence. I can't make a fence out of this wood because I would have had it going across here to probably about say here, and then I would have had it going around here, but I would have had it a little bit like I would have a lower fence if that makes sense. To answer any question, I think it would be better if I had high ground bed in case if the low ground is very dangerous. But I would sleep on the ground also if I know it's safe. Yeah. Perfect answer. Yeah, you would make sure that your bed or say for example if you made a hammock, you would make sure that you are off the ground, especially if you're in places like the rainforest. Or even sometimes a desert as well if you find yourself unfortunate enough to be in the desert, because in that way you're off the ground from ants, scorpions, spiders, centipedes, so on and so forth. But yeah, no, yeah, you are correct in that one, Artemis. Although I would avoid sleeping on the ground anywhere. If it's unavoidable, then fair enough. But if it's voidable to the point that you know how to make a hammock, for example, or if that's the case, find a tree and make sort of like make a bedding up in the tree. But also again, make sure that the tree is safe enough for you to not only be safe and sleep in, but all in general, to be safe in anyway. Because I mean, sometimes you know what's up in the trees, depending on where you are. See, I just don't know why they haven't got... See, I swear they're missing some fences. I wonder if I'm not searching in the right place. And I've just missed some. Because you must be able to make some sort of fence, surely. Without having to go into... Because, I mean, they've got it here. I just don't understand why they haven't got it... Why I can't see the fence here. All that, what in the world is that? Alright. Outdoor hobbies. See, this is where I think that they should have a fence, like a proper fence. Yeah, with a hammock, I would just swing on it for fun until it broke. Oh yeah, in all fairness, that's probably what I would end up doing. But yeah, no, it was just a question. It was just a general question, chat. I thought it would be, quite interesting to see what everyone's answers on that would be. To be honest with you, have you thought about your third choice yet, Princess? What would yours be, Guitar Freak? Just out of curiosity. I know if you're still there, or if you, I don't know if you're waiting for for your mum and that still. Oh, maybe I have to see why right, that annoys me. Why has it got a picture of a fence and yet there's no fence here? Right. Okay. Oh, actually, I wonder if I could do that. Hang on, chat. A thought just come to my mind. And yet, for your information, chat, it did hurt. Will I be doing it again? No. I wonder if I'll be able to use some of these. In order to maybe... right, I'm scrolling down. It's really annoying. I'm scrolling down and yet it scrolls up. We're sort of getting to like the fence sort of like effect, but it's just not what I would like. I mean, if that, or it should allow me to go up to the fence, because I mean, again, it's like what? It's to here. They should allow you to go up to the fence and then change the fence because it's the perimeter around your house. I think that's what they should be able to do. But then again, I don't think that they would think that people would go that far into it. I don't know. And for food, I can just fish. Well, yeah. I mean, it depends on like what's around you. But I mean, in all fairness, with your Artemis, if you're surviving, then you would eat what you can, or you would eat what is available to you. So, for example, if you see like larvae, or is it lava or larvae? I think larvae. Grubs, is another thing that you would eat, and they're actually quite good at high in protein in that as well for you. But yeah, I don't think that's going to allow me to, is it? No, you're not going to allow me to. That's annoying. No, okay, I might have to come up with something for that, maybe. Third one would be someone who can hunt. That's fair enough. I remembered you saying that beforehand. Oh, see, I don't know if these are going to be too sort of like small for the area. Alright, what I might do then is I might... yeah, okay, if we... I knew there's a reason why I left that. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. No, I'm going to have to fill that in first. So if we do... Should we do this side or should we do this side? Let's do this side. Let's do that side and then we can cover this bit up. There we go. And then if we... I'm going to have to find those plants again, alright. I think it was these ones, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so if we put one there. And then... What's that? So that's about... Alright, so that's 3. So... 1, 2, 3, so about there. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Although that's going to be... I don't want that to go looking like it's overlapping, but... You'll drown. It's do or die situations. Yeah, again, Princess, you'll be surprised. I mean, I struggle with. I'm not a very good swimmer. I'll openly admit that. I'm not a very good swimmer. But in survival situations, I would probably even surprise myself. Especially if people in that are around me that that don't know how to swim or that are incapable of swimming, because you will find that. But again, it's just one of those where you will end up surprising yourself. I'm surprised they don't have any actual flowers. Can I not? Can I use the? So I can use. Oh, they're going to be too. Okay. I may have to look into that. Yeah, I may have to look into that one. May have to reassess some of this, I think. Right, so I just used that one. So we're going to use a bigger version of that. We're going to put that there. Oh, glad you can. No. I reckon you'll surprise yourself, Princess. I'll tell you what, I am looking. I don't know if you might have seen it as well, Princess. I know Guitar Freak has, and because he's watched people play it. But I can't remember exactly like what he thought about it. But I wouldn't mind. I'm looking actually into getting the game called Raft that was released on PC. It was on PC, and then it got released on Xbox and or on consoles. And yeah, it's like caught my eye because I like that whole aspect, and not only that, where it's set solely on water. So you have to like fish, but you craft your raft out of all of the debris and that you see on that's floating on the water, and on the surface of the water. It looks quite enjoyable in my eyes. I'm not going to lie with you. It does look um, quite like a fun little game. Yes, Artemis Raft, yeah. And you got to have the right mentality to get through a survival situation. That depends whether or not. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's sort of like self-explanatory, really, Artemis. You have got to be in a good mindset. About being in the situation that you're at. But again, I suppose it will probably come second nature to some people, and other people may find it a bit difficult. It's just a matter of who you've got around you. So I mean, if you've got people that you know that that's with you, then of course you're gonna be all right. But when it comes to complete or people that you don't know, why is that sinking into the bottom for? Why is that sinking into the bottom? Uh, Hang on. Okay, so that's fine, but why would the orchids and that, like, why would they sinking into the bottom? That wasn't that's what that. Okay, that's really confused me now. Was that my eyes playing up, chat, or was that actually sinking into into the ground? Was that glitching into the? Okay. Yeah. Definitely was a good. Yeah, no, that is. Why is that sinking into the ground? Is that because it's a? Oh, it's a pot. That's why. Ah, you're supposed to have them over the edges. Right, okay, that makes more sense now. That really did put me off. I don't know why. I'm just trying to think. Oh, I don't really want cat's tail because that's something you'll find near water. That's why I think they need to put on here as well, Princess. Is you can make ponds and that as well, and put fish and everything else in it. Because I would gladly do that. This isn't really going into my favour, really, is it? With this at the moment, I'm just trying to make it look a bit more presentable, if you will. I'm going to need to move that out of the way, though. So. Yeah, that's still processing at the moment, Princess. Oh, ow. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can. Alright, that was weird. Oh, you're not going to allow me to. Okay, well, that's what I did. Well, then I can't do that then. Alright. was trying to sort of like make a, a wall, like a little wall going around it, but well, with that question out of the way, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? I'm talking about Dying Light. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. I definitely feel like that they're missing a lot of stuff on here. Artemis, to your question, in what regards? You mean like survival-wise, or what would or are you asking me what would I go and look for first, or is what you're asking with that one? I don't know why I just tried that again. Why I swear sometimes, Biscuit, I worry about you. Why am I talking to myself in a third person? I'm still continuing to talk I'm just going to shut up. Oh, hello. No, would you... Look. Blooming lids. Get out of the way. His idea was to put lids on a bin. I know what I just said. I know what I just asked, chat. I know it didn't make sense. Oh, son of a biscuit. I can't get around that corner. No! I can't... Urgh. I think that's another annoying thing as well. It's like, why allow me to put bricks there? Oh, hang on. How far does that... So it would knock out that wall. Can I come along that way then? And maybe block... And then will you allow me to though? That's the thing. Yes, you will. I'm talking about survival wise, and also would you bring with you can... Oh, what would I bring with me? Oh god, that's a question. That's a good question. Me personally, the first thing that I would seek out is a supermarket. To gather resources, supplies, so on and so forth, like the normal thing that you would do. So I would locate them. Obviously, the 3 or 4, 5 things that I would probably take with me, is one, my katanas. Mostly due to the fact that I know people would probably say, "Oh, I'll take firearms and that with me." If I had the opportunity, then yes. But the main thing that I would take with me would be a katana, because one is infinite ammo. So, or there's no ammo to it. So I've got infinite supply on that. And then with the I would take obviously oh god, I'll probably take like one katana with me. I probably won't need all 3 of them, but you said 5, didn't you, Artemis? Oh, pick 5 people. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Oh god. See, like in a zombie apocalypse, I would probably take. I would definitely take my family. Like or are we going on the assumption that families are your family and that's okay? Are we going on that assumption, or are we going on a different assumption? So I kind of wanted to make it so I could maybe... I wonder if this will work actually, chat. What did... let me know what you think of this idea, chat, alright? Oh, no, I don't want to go to there. I want to go to there. Alright, bring that up to about... there, or maybe there. Right, how many walls have we gone along that way? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've gone up 4. Kind of want to keep it the same. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's there. There we go. So that's sort of... it looks like it's... although I could come up to about there, really, to keep it in line. Yeah, and then I could come across here. But I'm going to go to there this time. There we go. Do I want to keep it the same pattern as the house? Or the same colour as the house with the walls? Yeah, sorry, if I come up with another idea, then I can always do, yeah. You can pick whoever. Me, I'm going to bring somebody who is ex-military as my first option. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see it. I mean, to be honest with you, Artemis, like, I fully trust myself when it comes to, yeah, like firearms and whatnot. Like, you know, I trust myself as well as one person that I would bring with me, would be Guitar Freak as well. He's one of the ones, or you know, he's one of the people that I will fully trust when it comes into a an apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse, because I know full well that one, we would look after each other's families, and not only that, he's always had my back as well as I've always had his. So it to me that's just a no-brainer, to be perfectly honest with you. And then it will probably have to be my family. So, yeah, I wouldn't leave, or I wouldn't be able to go anywhere without knowing that my family's safe. I know that seems like less, but than what you probably thought I was gonna say. But yeah, that's how I that's how I see it. There's only a fair few people that I trust in this world, and yeah, Guitar Freak is one of them. I'll probably go as far with for other areas. I mean, 5 people's not really enough. It's very hard to choose people when it comes to there. But if I could choose people to to survive with, then Von Doom will be another person. Because again, he's a person that I would trust. Mostly because, well, not only that, I'll trust. He's one of the few people that I trust when it comes to driving. So if we need to get out, or if we need to get to a certain place, then yeah, it will be Von Doom all the way. So if I was going to take anyone that wasn't family or friends, it would be me, Supervisor, because he knows how to operate a Challenger 2 tank, and that thing ain't going to be worried about no. Like, that's if you're lucky enough to come across a tank, though, Guitar Freak. Although to be fair, like in those days, you probably will come across a tank, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say if you will or won't. What do we think, chat? I tried sprucing the garden up a little bit just to make it a little bit more presentable. I don't think we didn't do too bad. I reckon it's getting there. Although I have forgotten now where. Here we are. Here we go. Alright, that's as far as you're gonna let me take that. That's fine. That is fine. Yeah, I think when it comes to a zombie apocalypse, it's very hard to determine who you want to bring with you, because it just depends on the circumstance that you're in at that time. I mean, you could be out, you could be out clubbing, and then all of a sudden a zombie outbreak. And then you'll be like, oh, hang on, oh, what's going on here? But beehive part? I didn't realise you can have beehives in here. This will be quite interesting. I might stick one of these around here. Stick one right here at the edge. So does that mean I'm gonna? I know there's one there, but I'm just gonna try and, if I can, just see how this is built. So can I not place that in there then? No, I'll have to place it on the floor. That is really weird. Wouldn't you? I'm pretty sure that you would place one of them in there, and then place another box on top, and then do the same again. Would you not? Beehive part. But what the heck? Oh, that's the. Yeah. That's so they can breathe, I think. Maybe. Not quite sure. Have I got that? I don't even know if I've got that the right way, chat. I know there's one pre-built there, but I just wanted to give it a go. Have I not built that? Have I not built that right then? Or no, I have, yeah, because you come at it from a... Oh, I don't know. And I'm bringing none of my... Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's each to their own, isn't it, Artemis? Like, yeah, you bring who you want to bring. Can I not change the cut? So why is that one yellow and blue, and yet I can only make... Alright, well that's just... That's baffling. I don't know why you've got... I don't know why they've put like a compost bin and everything else out here when... In hindsight, you'd think they would have like a shed or something out here. Like, to be fair, I probably could make one, but... yeah, I'm not going to go into that. I mean, why would I want to bring my family when I know they're going to... Well, alright, fair enough. Well, that might not necessarily, that might not be the case, Artemis, especially if they've got, I mean, you said that you're, you know what you're doing and, you know how to survive in that, and surely they wouldn't, would they? Because to me, that sounds like that you don't have enough confidence in your own, in your own skill. Surely you would, if that's, or correct me if I'm wrong, or So why won't you? So you'll go there, but you won't go there. So why won't you go there, but you'll go there? That makes no sense. But you'll go there. That again. Now you won't. That no. I'm sorry, but that's rather irritating. Let's try it on this side. Can we? So you won't go there. You won't go. But you'll go there. What? But you won't go any further. Like, but you'll go out that way. But you won't go this way. That makes again no sense there. Can I? Again, you won't go there, but you'll go there. What? Oh, what? Again, why aren't you going any further? Oh my lord, this is annoying. Right, I just want to put this here a minute, chat. I'm just trying something. Can I change the size of that? I can. What does that do? Oh. Alright, I don't know what that did. Change the size. Right. Oh, I think I know what I was supposed to do there. No? Okay. Alright, forget that. Can I not, like... No. Okay, well that's just... Alright. I don't know if it's me, Princess, but... So I think some of the stuff that I'm trying to do, the game hasn't got it. If that makes any sense. So I'm trying to like do certain things. So like then I was trying to, put the like the fence. I was trying to make it a bit shorter, but I don't think they've got that in the game. I don't think they've got the mechanics in order for me to do that. Or unless, hang on, let's just build it. Let's just build it here. Let's just build one here a minute. I just want to see something. So yeah, we only need the one. a minute. I just want to see what... Right, so that's only got two sides. So then if I was to do that and then make another one, then if I wanted to change the size of that, so what's the purpose of this then? Why have they got a middle one? I don't understand why they've got a middle one. Unless it's to do that. Which in hindsight, why can't I then make the fence shorter? I don't know. And I'll probably just pick 3 of my friends. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, each their own. Like, everyone has their own sort of like, picks and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you on that one, Artemis, because again, we all have our own sort of like ways of. I can't find what I was looking for now. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, we all have our ways of surviving and who we would pick and who we wouldn't. That's not going to be able to fit in there because I can only go to a certain point. And that's going to be a bit too much anyway. Is that a smaller one? Oh, that's a smaller one. No. Right. Okay. I just want to see what that looks like from the top. Actually, we can get rid of that. Don't know why I still got that up here. Right, I need to do the plants on that side as well. Yeah, actually that don't look too bad. I might move that to like maybe round here. Yeah. So let's move that out of the way. I'm going to move that to about there actually. I mean, again, the ladder's obviously not going to be there. And also about night time would be a terrible time to go out considering volatiles. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on if it went that far though, Artemis. But I know you said about dying light, in the concept of dying light, which if that is the case, then yeah, I wouldn't go out with volatiles being out. But then again, sometimes you may not have a choice. I know people probably would say like you always have a choice, but I think in regards to that, you would if you look at it like going out in the dark, you've got the cover of night. As long as you don't get spotted by the volatiles, then you should be fine. And if you know your way around, so like say for example like the town that I'm from, I know the roads in and out around here. It's the same with like if Guitar Freak and myself were to go out. And search for food or supplies or anything like that to bring back to our families, we know the area in and out. So we would then, we would know where we're going, what areas to take, what areas not to take, that sort of thing. So, and it would be the same for yourself as well. Yeah. That's when I said that's why I changed it to if you think that you're, if it's in that sort of line. Still processing at the moment as well, Princess. To be honest, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Because it's been processing ever since you told me. I've got to try and figure out now what am I going to do with the upper part of the house. So am I going to keep it in this form or am I going to change it? So, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if I should keep it with the way that we've got it. So, I would have it with the same... I think it's a brickwork, isn't it? Was it raw material? I think it was raw material, wasn't it? Or was it not? Carpet tiles, tiles... I can't remember where I got that from now. Yeah, it might not work. Yeah, that's what I'm trying... That's what I'm trying to hang on, let's go from the front because I can't look at that properly because the blooming barrier and everything does made in. I think with that, Princess, like me personally, they need to remove that the barrier. And what I mean by that is, well, you know what I mean, like this bit. Like, why? Look how much that's covering or that it's blocking me off from using. It shouldn't be doing that. it should go up to the fence. I said this in the last stream, didn't I? So, but yeah, looking at that, I just don't think, like, having, like, this bottom bit, like, having the brickwork here is fine. And obviously, you know, it leads into the garden, so it's keeping that effect. But having it higher up, I think is going to take the effect away from down here. So I'm going to need to come up with something that is going to look the part, but also doesn't take away the effect. Well, yeah, there it is there. Doesn't take away the effect of what it is. And I can't see. I was going to try and be cheeky and try and change the colour of that, but or try and change the colour of this, but it wasn't going to work. Maybe sort of like. See, without seeing it. I'll tell you what. Hang on. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look-sees. Again, this is just a trial and error, chat. All right, so I'm not. You know, this may not be the final. The final thing that I do. I was about to say the final frontier. Then. Let's just do what. Let's just cover what we can see. I kind of want to keep the. Like that. You know, this bit. I want to keep that bit, if I can. And if it looks good. But, right, let's just see what that looks like a minute. What do we think, chat? I think it kind of goes, but I think it's sort of like looking at it now, I think it's still a little bit out of... it will look a bit weird, if that makes sense. So I don't think that is the one to use. I think we need something that will, you know, sort of have a, sort of have an effect. But I don't know, because I can't really use. Oh, this is a hard one, chat. This really is a hard one. Yeah, no problem, Guitar Freak. Take care. Again, I'm here if you need. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to look into this. I think, chat. So what we're gonna do is I've just noticed the time as well. I've got too sidetracked then. That's not the same as what I've got there, is it? No. Yeah, I think this definitely needs. Yeah, that's too much. I think that's not. You know, it doesn't look nice, and I think it's going to be the same with this one as well. I don't think it's going to look okay. We'll just have a look at this bit, and then unfortunately, chat, it has come to that time of day. Or that time in the day, or in the morning, or wherever you're from. Depending on where you're from, should I say, not wherever you're from. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, no, that's definitely a no-no. Yeah, definitely a no-no. God, no. Oh, that's quite a hard one, this is, chat. I'm going to revert it back to what it was. But, yeah, I don't know. This one I'm definitely going to have to take a look, like a more thorough look into it, I think. Right, as I said, chat, yesterday, tomorrow I was obviously planning on streaming, but where I've got this forklift course or appointment and that to go to, I don't know how long it's going to last, or I don't know, I don't know if it's just I'm going there for, sort of like an induction day or what, I don't know yet. If depending on what time I do come back, I do want to stream it because I do want to have a go on it on the south of midnight. So I will keep you posted anyway, and I will keep you posted on how it went. If you are if you are interested, thank you, Princess. So on that note, thank you all again for popping in. Von Doom, if you are driving, I do appreciate you popping in, even if you are driving, which I would imagine you are at the moment. So because I think you are on call. And this stream was sponsored by... If it was Artemis, I'll be rich. But right, on that note, Princess, I will keep you posted again on the present that you got me, which I do appreciate that again. You didn't have to, but yeah, I will keep an eye on it. I don't know how other way we can go about doing it. But yeah, I'll let you know. And then we can talk, we'll discuss it then or something. But on that note, Chad, thank you all again. I do appreciate every single one of you for popping in and spending your morning, evening, afternoon with us. So on that note, just remember all, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.